And welcome back. Thom Hartmann here with you. Well, Ron DeSantis is apparently has evolved a symbiotic the Republican governor of Florida has apparently developed a symbiotic relationship with Fox so-called News, and is, I'd say, fairly openly running for president in 2024 as the next Trump. And Trump, of course, likes to take credit for making DeSantis governor. He gave him his endorsement, and that helped him in the primary and then got him elected. He won by 34,000 votes after his Republican predecessors purged about 1 million Democrats or people from the voting rolls in Florida. So, is Florida changing? I don't know. We'll see. They're passing these restrictive voting laws. But there's this extraordinary level of coordination. Eric Kleefeld is writing about this over at MediaMatters.org between Ron DeSantis and Fox News. And not only that, DeSantis now has not only banned private businesses from requiring people to wear a mask to come in or requiring people to be vaccinated, but he's also now promoting Regenron. Now, Regenron is the monoclonal antibody treatment that Donald Trump and Chris Christie and Rudy Giuliani all got when they got sick with COVID. They all went to the hospital and they got this infusion, and it's got to be given by infusion. They put a tube into your vein, and it's sort of like what you get in the hospital, where they drip saline in. They put a tube into your vein, and they slowly drip this into your body over the course of a half hour or thereabouts. And it is synthetically made antibodies, monoclonal. They're synthetically made antibodies that attack or prevent the coronavirus from replicating. I don't know the exact mechanism, but anyhow, they deal with infection. And if you take these monoclonal antibodies in the early stages of an infection, when it's just, sore throat and fatigue, then it doesn't progress to the ICU and to death. People who use these actually work. But here's the thing. Why would you promote a very expensive, it's thousands of dollars per administration. You've got to have an infusion center, which is expensive. You've got to buy the Regeneron from the company that makes it. Why would they be promoting a cure when they could have prevented the disease in the first place by encouraging people to get vaccinated? Why is Ron DeSantis not out there? I get it. He acknowledged once that the vaccines were useful. But why is he not launching a major campaign across Florida to get people vaccinated? Why instead is he promoting Regeneron? There's a whole article about this over at Media Matters, him and Fox News. They're therapeutics. It's all about therapeutics. Well, over at the top of Democratic Underground today is a graphic. They have a graphic there every day on the weekdays. And this one's titled, Funny How That Works. I'll just read it to you. The top part's got a picture of Ron DeSantis. And it says, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis has been discouraging masking and downplaying COVID vaccines, the best, most effective way to protect people from COVID, and has instead suddenly started urging Floridians to use Regeneron's very expensive monoclonal antibody treatment after getting infected. And then the bottom half of the graphic shifts to another picture of a guy by the name of Ken Griffin. And the text says, you'll be amazed to learn that the second largest investor in Regeneron is Citadel Investment Group, whose billionaire CEO, Ken Griffin, just happens to be Ron DeSantis' #1 political donor. Mic drop. Right? This is what's going on. This is what these guys are up to. And it's nuts. And it may well be criminal. Although probably the Supreme Court says, oh, that's just free speech.